Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a casted game of Age of Empires, but not any regular casted game, because we have an absolutely crazy map for you guys. Take a look at this. We have got 30 relics on this map, dotted all over the place, pretty evenly spread. 30 relics. It's a crazy number, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how these players play this. Because we've got Sassy here spawning in on the south side of the map in the color red, playing as the Ottomans. Facing him will be Mattis in the north side of the map, playing as the Rus. So we've got to talk about civilizations here, because we've actually banned out Holy Roman Empire for this map, just because I think every single time it would be a HRE mirror, and no one likes HRE mirrors, well, unless you're a psychopath. But yeah, we banned out HRE because, you know, pregnants, right? That's all we need to really mention about that. So it's going to be interesting to see what sort of strategies players look to go for here, because 30 relics, that's a lot of gold income. It's not going to be, how much gold income would that be? Let me do some quick maths real quick. So 30 times 80. You can make up to 2,400 gold a minute from just relics. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, you have to pick all of them up. So realistically, if you're picking up half the amount of relics, that is still a huge amount, right? 1,200 gold a minute. So picking up these relics is going to be really, really important. So we've got the Ottomans here for Sassy. Now, something that the Ottomans do have going for them here is that they've got the imams that they can actually grab in, well, technically they can grab them in the Dark Age, but more realistically, they can grab them in the Feudal Age with the Vizier system. So I assume that's what Sassy's looking to do here. Maybe look to age up with the Istanbul, not the Istanbul Observatory, the, oh, how have I forgotten the name? It's a landmark that gives extra points for the Vizier, which I would assume that's probably the way he looks to play it. And then he grabs the 2 Vizier points, or the two imams from the Vizier points, sorry. And he looks to try and nab as many relics as quickly as he can. But I'll be honest, I'm really favoring Mattis' civilization right here, the Rus, because they have access to the Warrior Monk. Now, the Warrior Monk, it does cost quite a bit, but you've got the Abbey of the Trinity, which is an H3 landmark. So that's going to be pretty huge for him. And also, Warrior Monks are a lot faster. But have a look at this. We've got some idle time here. Not something we would expect from a top-level player like Mattis. A little bit unfortunate there. He's going to be looking to age up with the Golden Gate. So, interestingly, not going with the Kremlin. But I like this. I think this makes sense, right? You're going to be looking to pick up lots of relics. You're going to have a lot of gold. And what are you going to be doing with the gold as the Rus? Sure, you can make lots of knights, but I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of floating of the gold. So, the Golden Gate is going to be able to flip that, turn all of that gold into wood, into, you know, stone, whatever Mattis needs at the time. So I actually kind of like this landmark. I think this is a good choice here. Sassy, on the other hand, going to be aging up with the Twin Minaret Madrasa. Makes sense, right? The standard landmark here with the food. You're going to need the food, maybe not the gold, so that the Saharan, or not Saharan, Sultani trade network, not going to be needed quite as much. But we see here, Sassy, he did build a military school here in the Dark Age. So he's going to be able to start to build up some spears here. This is something that could possibly help him out here, right? If Mattis, for instance, looked to go for a bit of a fast castle, which could definitely be on his agenda. You know, just try and bring in as many relics as possible. And Sassy is going to be out on the map with enough spears, try and deny away those relics as much as he possibly can. Maybe he looks to get some walls on these relics as well, you know, maybe try and box these in. We'll have to wait and see, though, as we see this spearman gonna be almost getting taken down here by that wolf. Oh, the scout survives on 1 HP. Does Sassy have another spear? Okay, he does, but not gonna be able to take out that scout, it seems. But there it is, Mattis. He reaches the next stage. I think it is just gonna be a fast castle here, honestly. A Golden Gate, a really nice landmark to do that with, because you can just you can sell your wood, right, for gold. But we have an archery range coming up, so maybe not quite yet. Matt is also bringing back plenty more sheep. So this is actually Dry Arabia. It looks a little bit different on the mini-map just because it's a crafted map. It probably is possible to stick 30 relics on the map, but it's much easier just making it crafted, right? So it does look a little bit different, but don't worry. This is a normal dry Arabia with just, well, I say normal. It's got 30 relics on it, but apart from the 30 relics, it is a normal Arabia. Another barracks going to get dropped down here for Sassy. Has he switched over? Yeah, he switched over to Sipahi. So just going for mass Spiz plus Sipahi. I like this choice a lot. I think Sassy's going to be playing out here in the feudal age. Just for a little bit, right? Just try and deny away these relics. Maybe get some towers up. But even then, right? Even if Mattis manages to get in like 5 relics, that's still a huge amount if you're stuck in the feudal age over here, right? And there we actually see Sassy switches out the stable for this. He swaps out the barracks for the stable. Really smart move there. I think the mass supply here is going to be the way. But Sassy also moving out here for the deer, possibly. Yeah, just for the deer. Also grabbing himself a wheelbarrow. But have a look at this. Mattis, that macro looks like a certain castle age to me. Maybe this archery range is for horsemen or horse archers. Stable also going to get dropped down here. I think it is going to be for just like mass cavalry, right? You want to try support your warrior monks, right? Just try and pick up as many relics as you possibly can. But another thing we have to talk about here is Wololos. I have a feeling we're going to be getting a lot of Wololos this game. Should we get some predictions? Leave a comment down below how many Wololos you think we're going to get. I'm not going to be counting, but go comment it anyway. I'm sure someone will count. So we see the first Sipahi. At least I think this is the first Sipahi. Yeah, it's the first Sipahi out on the field for Sassy. We see Mattis. He's making his way towards that castle age. Sassy is as well, it seems. And there are the 2 imams we were talking about. So he's going to be looking to pick up some relics as fast as he possibly can with these. But I have a feeling Mattis is just going to get to the next stage way before Sassy. In saying that though, Mattis, he's got a knight in the queue. So he's going to be slowing down his age up by quite a bit by making even one of these. It's quite a significant amount. He's also made an archer here as well. So he's slowing himself down a little bit. But at the same time, Sassy, he's just getting Sipahi from the military school. He's not actually making him from the stable. So yeah, I mean, Sassy, I think he's actually going to get beat it to castle age, which is a little bit unfortunate for Mattis. I don't think he needed to invest into this knight. I mean, sure, he's being harassed here on the gold, but you could just use your golden gate, sell some of the wood, right? But it looks like he's just going to be gathering from the gold instead of selling any of his tickets. Honestly, these tickets could have got him to the castle age a lot quicker. But that's not what he's going to be doing, so yeah, not terrible. Definitely not the best, though. This castle age definitely could be optimized, but he wants to be safe there with the knight. But look at this, Sassy is going to be the first one aging up. It's going to be the Mehmed Imperial Armory. So not going with the other landmark to increase the Vizier points. But he doesn't really need that because he's already got the 2 imams out. So I think this is a sensible decision. He's got plenty of Vizier points already in because of this military school, because of the stable. So he's had some production down. So, and there we do see Mattis is going to be edging up with the Abbey of the Trinity. Like we talked about, this is the landmark of choice. You want to just spam out warrior monks. They're discounted in this landmark, only costing 100 gold, I believe. So yeah, this is a smart landmark. And you also have unique upgrades in here for warrior monks. So, you know, you can just spam these guys out and you can include them in your army. They're not going to be a wasted unit like an imam might be. I mean, they're still decent, right? Especially if you use the Vizier point on them, because then you have the AoE healing. But I would still say a warrior monk is better, especially considering they cost less in an Abbey of a Trinity compared to an imam. But definitely looking like Mattis is in a decent spot at the moment. Army value looking pretty even. Sassy ever so slightly ahead, but nothing to really care about for the time being. But guys, if you're enjoying this content, consider subscribing. We've been doing a lot more just different content recently. It's taken a little bit more time, so I've actually been like making these maps and stuff, like 30 Relic Arabian. We've got some more stuff coming up as well. So yeah, do consider subscribing. It means a lot. We're trying to get to 10k by the end of the year. Hopefully it's a reasonable goal, but we'll have to see. But anyway, we got Sassy. It looks like he's already picked up a couple relics here with the 2 imams. It's already bringing back 2 relics. Really nice there for him. And that's part of the thing that's really going for the Ottomans here. So he's already got 2 coming back here. Going to be dropping them into the mosque any second now. surprisingly, he's not making any more. He doesn't have enough gold quite yet. We see here 150 gold for one imam. Whereas for Matz's, they only cost 100 gold. A little bit of food, but it's still cheaper than an imam, right? And we see here, Matt is doing a little bit of raiding, or trying to at least. Hardened Spearmen are out here for Sassy. One of them does go down, but Matt he's going to be picking up the middle relics first. Plenty of warrior monks on the way. Surprisingly, not building them out of this monastery. I mean, how many we could have up to 10 monasteries per base here. That could be pretty funny. Sassy now looking to pick up the third and the fourth relic now. I'm looking forward to seeing this counter in the left-hand side, by the way. This measures how many relics. I don't think we've ever seen it where someone's got double digits before. Maybe it just breaks the overlay. Hopefully not, but it'd be kind of interesting to see what would happen if you got like 100 relics. Now that would be interesting. But it looks like Sassy's got quite a decent cavalry mass out for the time being. His army value certainly ahead of Matt's. But Matt's, he's just slowly picking up these relics. We see he's got 3 warrior monks currently picking up relics, both on 2 relics. But Sassy, he's bringing back 3 now. He started to really produce them now out of the monastery. Surprisingly, players aren't spamming these monasteries like I thought they would be. We got a second one coming down now from Sassy. Third one coming down from Mattis. Okay, this is more like it. Because as soon as the gold starts to trickle in here, like Mattis, he's got 2 relics in the bank. This is paying himself. He's paying back these warrior monks very quickly. So honestly, I will just be spamming loads of these. But I guess you've also got to think about military, because Sassy is out on the field here with a decent number of Sipahi, decent number of knights. He's up to 3 knights now, which is a huge amount. And he's got the meta here for the increased movement speed and attack speed. But relics really starting to come in now. How many relics we got in the bank? So 3 for each player at the moment. And we see here, it's taking Sassy a lot longer, despite having that early advantage with having, the imams out on the field, ready to go as soon as you hit the castle age. They just take so much longer. It's such an important bonus here for the Rus, with how quick they're able to pick stuff up and move it back, right? We've also got a knight just guarding these relics up here. Men-at-arms starting to come out from Matt's. Interesting choice here. We do have quite a few knights coming out from Sassy. So Matt's may have to think about just keeping a steady number of spearmen in here as well. So we see now, Sassy going to be looking to dive. He wants to try and grab... there's no relics left in the middle here, so I'm not exactly sure why he's fighting this Matt's, but he's gonna be staying here. 5 in the bank for each player so far, 3 coming in. Players actually very even here, surprisingly. Sassy going with another mosque. We see 6 in the bank and 6 in the bank. Surprisingly, no Wololos yet. I'm sure we'll be seeing some though. I'm sure of it. Looks like Sassy also wants to try and wall up a little bit. Just wants to make sure that the relics aren't... Well, there's no relics behind here, but, raids are still a potential threat. Now, what I'd love to... Oh, we should get Corvinus playing this, formerly known as Salami. Because he's known as the Wololo god, right? We need to get him. We need to get him in here. And we need him to pull off some crazy Wololos. Because imagine 30 relics running into your base and then just Wololoing everything. I mean, maybe we see it this game. I'm not entirely sure. And there we see the first Wololo of the game. Matt's. He's going to be losing that relic. Well, not losing it. Just losing the warrior monk. Matt's at the moment still only on 4 warrior monks. I mean, he did just lose one, but still, he doesn't seem to be making that many of these. He's got the Abbey of the Trinity here. You can make them for so cheap. So really surprising there. We see he's losing quite a few of them, in fact. So maybe I've just missed quite a few kills. But Sassy, he's up to 10 imams, which is a huge amount. We see he's bringing them out like 5 at a time here for these relics. It's a huge amount. But Matt's, he is actually ahead. He's got 8 in the bank, 2 coming home. Sassy does have 4 coming though, but only 7 in the bank at the moment. So gold income, we can see really starting to increase. Wololo's going off. We got Wololo's going off absolutely everywhere right now. So many Wololos. Sassy He's not even doing it for any reason. He's just wallowing for the sake of it, right? Just distracting matters. I think we're going to be seeing that a lot, right? If you can somehow sneak a... Oh, imagine you sneak a relic back here, stick him here, start spamming Wallolos in your base and all over the map, and then Wallolo this one. Matters will be like, oh, yeah, I need to look over here, And he won't notice over here. At least I think that's how it would plan out. Maybe I'm wrong, but we see another Wallolo. Not going to be successful for Matters, but he does manage to clean up the night, though. But Matters, he's got 11 in the bank. No more coming in, though. I think Sassy's going to win the Relic War here. He's got 6 coming in right now, 7 coming in. And he's still got a Relic sitting in the forest here. And he's got 2 more over here. As well as a Sacred Site captured up. I think Sassy's going to win the War of the Relics here. And he's actually ahead when it comes to eco as well by 1. Not a huge amount, but still. So Matters, he's got... Maybe he can pick up this relic here and this one. It'll take him up to 13, but Sassy will still be significantly ahead when it comes to that relic count. And Matters is going to be facing up against Mangonel soon as well. Because 2 Mangonels have already come out from the Mevhead Imperial Armory. A 3rd one about to come through now. Sassy's gold income right now is absolutely crazy. Look at that. He's got the Sacred Site here as well, which is helping out so much. And now we've got a market coming through for him. But again, Matters, he's got the Golden Gate. He can buy food if he needs to. He can buy stone. Honestly, maybe buying stone here and going for a keep drop could be... maybe not. We got 3 Mangonels out here. Probably not, but... You know, just buying some food, getting some more units out could definitely be an option here. Matters, he's starting to fall behind when it comes to that army value. Right now, Sassy going into Janissaries. Oh, this is so smart. With all of this gold, just spam out Janissaries. Because they cost mainly gold, right? And you're up against the Rus. The Rus always inclined into going for cavalry. They've got the Boyar's Fortitude. You know, which makes their horsemen and knights kind of crazy. So I love that decision a lot from Sassy. Not something we see too often, Janissaries, just because they are usually so gold intensive. And their only counter is any sort of cavalry and possibly men-at-arms. I mean, anything kind of counts as men-at-arms if it's ranged, right? Apart from archers. But yeah, we'll have to see how this does here for Sassy. I like it a lot, though. You got so much gold in the bank, you may as well spend it on a high-value unit like the Janissary. But second TC has come down from Sassy, so he's looking to try and make a few more builds, try and just keep up with the rest of the economy. He's got the gold there. Just needs to get the rest of the economy. And it looks like that's what Matters is going to be doing as well. Chopping quite a bit of stone. Or I always say chopping. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always say chopping. It's not chopping. Or is it chopping? It's mining, isn't it? But, like, can you say chopping? I feel like that's very grammatically incorrect, saying chopping stone. I don't know. In my head, it sounds right, but I just know it's triggering so many of you guys. Let me know if I say chopping stone is wrong. I mean, I know it's wrong, but, like, you know what I mean. But anyway, Sassy going to be moving out now with a huge cavalry mass. Look at this. 10 knights, 7 Sipahi. He's even got a meta in there as well. So he's looking really good here. Sprunglen placement through here for Sassy. Huge amount of Janissaries. Oh, Intang, he's got 3 here. I don't know where the rest are. He's got 9 out on the field. But plenty of spears, plenty of Imams. I love the Imams here as well because they've got the area of effect healing. Wallow coming off here in the base. Not going to be going off though. Or not going to be capturing anything. And now look at this. Sassy finding... He's going to find a lot of ill kills here. Warrior monks coming in to try and save the day. Some of the upgrades finally coming in. We got... I don't know how to say that, but we got a load of the upgrades coming in here from the Abbey of the Trinity. Wooden Fortress helping out a little bit here. Springled Mass for Matters. Going to be helping out. Mangonel also on its way, but look at the damage Sassy's doing here. He killed so many villagers. He's got 14 villager kills right now. Sassy ahead by a huge amount when it comes to his economy right now. And he's still ahead in the relic count by 3. Looks like we've got 1 relic left on the field. I think it might have spawned in the forest, I'll be honest. Because I can't actually see how you're meant to pick that one up. Damn, who made this map and put it in the forest? Damn, we need to have words with them. We need to have words. But anyway, Sassy going to be adding in a 3rd TC. Okay. She's going very heavy on the TCs now. I guess you got enough relics in the bank here where you can just like spam Wallows if someone tries to dive your base. Interestingly, Matters didn't go. He should have just pulled out the 2 relics here and just gone for a double Wallow. Honestly, I think that would have been the smart move here for Matters when Sassy tried to dive the base here. Just buying yourself time, right? We've got a few archers and crossbows in here that could have done some damage in the meanwhile. You got Springles in there. Just try and buy as much time. But there it is. All of the relics are in the bank apart from this one that spawned in the forest. In fact, I think it spawned underground. I think I... Oh, who made this map? Why is it under the ground? Okay, well, right, anyway, I guess this is now 29 Relic Arabia. My bad. So, Sassy, he's got 16 in the bank. He's also got 2 Sacred Sites. Masses, he's got 1 Sacred Site and 13 Relics. So, a huge gold advantage here for Sassy. We'll have to see if any player looks to go Imperial Age here and get Tithe Bonds. I honestly think going fast Imperial... Well, no, it's not exactly fast at this point, but going for a quick Imperial Age for the Tithe Bonds could be huge. So for those that don't know what Tithe Bond does, is it just provides a little trickle of gold. Oh, no, sorry. Of course it provides gold, but it gives a trickle of food, wood, and stone for all your relics. I believe it's like 20 a minute, I think. Or it might even be more. Let's have a look. 30. Yeah, there it is. 30 a minute, which... When you've got 16 relics in the bank, it's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. But no players looking to actually use their relics for the time being. Honestly, if I'm Sassy, just send the relic, send the imams back home. You've got 20 imams right here. Pick up all the relics, go into the base of Matters here, and just spam Wallows. Like, what does he do? You got so much gold in the bank as well. Actually, in saying that, no, you don't. You're spending all on Janissaries. Look at the... Oh my goodness, that's a lot of Janissaries. We need to have a little look at the... Oh, we can't look at the gold count, actually, because it's not a live replay, unfortunately. But Sassy, he's looking really, really good here. The Imams, the honestly, I think he can just take a shot to the face from the Mangonels here, and the Imams will be... will have enough area of effect healing to heal them back up. But Sassy, going to be losing out on a little bit of army here. Going to be losing out on his meta, unfortunately. Has he got more back here, though? He's got 1 back here. He's got 3 over here. So, yeah, not the end of the world. Not having to wait ages here. I've got to say, Janissaries do look like a cool unit when in the red. I love Mash Janissaries. It reminds me of AoE 3. We need more... gunpowder civilizations in this game. I really hope the next civilizations have like, I don't know, let's add in red coats. Why not? You know, let's add a whole nother age to Age of Empires. I'm pretty sure at this point you may as well make AoE 5. But I saw some guy on Reddit talking about whether Age of Empires 4 should get a whole new tier. So like you got the Imperial Age and you got like the what's it after the Imperial Age? I don't know what you call it. The Enlightenment Age, I guess. Probably the Enlightenment Age. Where, you know, we just get like red coats and Napoleons in the game, you know. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I feel like at that point you may as well make Age of Empires 5, right? But Sassy, he's looking to go in for a little bit of a dive here. He's also looking to age up behind this. Look at the eco count right now for Sassy. Up by a huge amount. The Seagate Castle coming through at the front of the base here. Sassy's army looking super strong right now. Huge Mangonel shot, but look at the area of effect healing. It's huge. It's absolutely huge here for Sassy. I don't see these units dying that quickly just because of the amount of imams. He's got 18 in here. Seems like he did lose a couple of them, maybe to the keep. But Sassy now going in for the dive. Do we have any sort of Wallows coming through from Matters? Mangonel shots, taking some huge shots from both players here, it seems. Matters bringing forward the Springles. No Springles here for Sassy, but I mean, Sassy's just got the pure numbers of Mangonels to where if he only gets off 1 shot, I feel like that's going to be enough here. Look at the amount of imams and Janissaries here. It's a huge amount. This Mangonel, despite getting huge shots off onto this mass, does a huge amount of damage. This is where we need Mattis to just pick up the relics and try trap this army, right? Get us surrounding and try wallow everything here. That's what we need. Sassy, he ages up behind this. We see the Imams get that beautiful coat coming in here. And he's looking really, really strong here. Poor Mattis, you know, he's down to 2,000 army value. Sassy's up to 20,000 just because of the gold economy, honestly. The gold economy here, being able to provide all of those Janissaries and the Imams is absolutely huge here. I mean, I thought this civilization matchup would have been favored heavily for the Rus here, just because of the Golden Gate and the warrior scouts, or sorry, warrior monks. I always get those units confused a little bit, but, well, not confused, I always mix up the name, but Masses here. He's not looking good. Look at the Janissaries. Elite upgrades come through for them. And with that, GG gets called. Sassy wins with the relics, with the majority of the relics there. So if you did enjoy this casted game, consider subscribing, leave a like, let me know what you think of this down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.